changing the game, doing my thing in my own lane. Every time you see me, I'm hitting them switches, sliding through with something super vicious. Who is this? Mr. Everything's the name, came through changing the game, doing my thing in my own lane. Every time you see me, I'm hitting them switches, sliding through with something super vicious. Who is this? What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Everything, bringing y'all lowriders and horsepower, you dig? Rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine, nothing and no one stops the grind, not even the haters on the sidelines. And today, I'm in the lowrider. It's late in the eve, still gonna get it in. Don't nothing stop it, you know what I mean? Not work, not nothing. Nothing stops me, you know what I mean, getting to these vehicles, you dig? So go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But if you have, thank you very kindly. So back on the driver's side, getting into cleaning up the frame some more and everything. So just check it out. Not only that, got something, you know, else with a look at the lowrider, closer look at the switches and all that. It ain't that long. I know y'all used to watching 30 seconds and 10 seconds of that 30 seconds, but just watch the video, you know what I mean? So you could be anywhere watching anything, but you right here watching Mr. Everything. Check it all out, and I'll see y'all at the end. Got her up in the front so I could, you know, work on her. Alright, y'all, I'm out here. This is as far as I've got on this one. It's a little bit better than it was on the last video. And started over here, but I don't know, I gotta go back and get another set of wire brushes because the ones I got left are pretty decent, but I mean, I can obviously tell that they're made for different things. And I kind of even started down there. You just look, the lower arm started down there a little bit, but I really need to hit some more degreaser. The key is degreaser, you know what I mean? So right here, for what I see, I'm gonna go ahead and wet this down real quick, clean it off one last good time, and then it's gonna be time for a coat of paint, you know. And I'm doing the degreaser again before I add the paint. And I'm really only gonna do paint around here because this is done, it's the most. And I think this side is a little bit worse just because of the fact that I had the oil leak over here, and when I fixed the oil leak, instead of me actually cleaning this frame off, I believe that's why, I believe some of that oil possibly set into it and made it more discolored, because the other side was a lot easier. But that's why I'm doing this now and degreasing it so that it'll get a little bit more off before I decide to put on some more paint. So that's where I'm at with it right now. Alright, just spray the first coat on. Getting a little bit better at this. First time I did the other side, everything was real runny. Had to dab it a little bit, but it's not gonna be the only coat. I'm just, you know, moving along. Not doing back here yet. Gotta get some more of that, you know, grime and everything on there, especially before I start on the A-arms. But it's coming along. I'm happy with it, you know. Just getting it as good as I could get it to protect it from the weather. So I'm doing this cheap fix right now, but in the future, everything gonna be done, you know, the way I really want it done. But if you can't do it how you want it right now, you better do what you can for right now, you know. For everybody who hasn't checked out the other videos, it's the passenger side. It's what it's looking like so far. Looking pretty good, I might say, you know. Man, even from a distance, you know what I'm saying, she looking good. She ain't perfect, you know what I'm saying. Got her locked up, but she looking good. That's a better look at her, you know what I'm saying. She all the way up. I'm proud of myself, you know what I'm saying. You know, sometimes you just got to get it done yourself. You want it to look good, you want it to be right. You ain't got all that money to go to the shop. You got to do it yourself, and you got to be, you know, got to have the confidence that you can get it done, you know what I'm saying. Get one more shot of it. Even when you drop it down, it look a lot different, you know, when you really look back there, you know what I'm saying. Even with no paint on the back there, still look good. I'm happy with it, you know. Just trying to push it forward. Gotta check real quick and see if
if I got any oil in here, because when I hit the switch, I don't see nothing leaking. And when you don't see nothing leaking, then you definitely know something is going on, you know? So I gotta check. Alright, y'all. Topped off the oil, and now I'm about to at least hit it a couple times so y'all can see. I closed the valves up some because it was always slamming pretty hard, and I gotta straighten it out. So I'm about to just hit it a couple times. Battery is a little low, so if you hear any gain, you know what I mean, don't worry, I'm gonna charge them up, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna hit it a couple of times. Definitely hits a little bit better now, you know what I'm saying, with the valves being closed up some, so it's just not smacking, you know what I mean, when you dump it. But I might speed it up, just open it up just a little bit more so that it'll dump just a little bit faster. But I don't mind, you know what I'm saying, it being a little slower. I used to look at a lot of DVDs, and I used to look online all the time, and I see people hitting the switch and it'll be going slow when he dump it. I'm like, man, why it dump so slow? I mean, hey, that's a safe way to go, you know what I'm saying? Unless you just out here trying to hop it. But my stuff ain't set up, you know what I mean, like that to be trying to, you know, be out here hopping and dumping it real heavy and all of that. You know, that's what make you have to weld stuff up again and do all kind of other stuff. So all this work I'm doing to this thing, I'm just trying to ride and cruise, you know what I mean? Alright, well, I hope you all enjoyed that video, you know what I mean? Still working with this thing. It's a work in progress. It's like you think you know something about a lowrider and how everything is set up, and then it'll show you that you don't know everything about your own setup. You know, I ain't been doing this forever. I've been in the lowrider since I was a kid. I had the models, put them together like Baby Boy, you know what I'm saying? I got all the models. I got the lowrider magazines and all of that, and the little posters used to come on the inside. But didn't get a lowrider for the first time till probably about 10 years ago, just about. So, you know, still learning. I'm gonna go ahead and put another coat on that frame. I'm gonna clean it off again first before I apply another coat, and then just go and get to working on the rest, you know, up front, trying to get it all together, especially before it get cold, you know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all watching, you know what I mean? So, till next time, rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine, nothing and no one stops the grind, not even the haters on the sidelines. I missed everything, bringing y'all low riders and horsepower, you dig? Till next time, I'm out.